So today I would like you to continue about reading and listening section, but I want to introduce you something else. In this web page, we have something else, which is about dictation. I don't know if you heard something about dictation in English, right? It is like once you are listening to the spoken version or the text, and then you're gonna try naturally to pronounce the words, or you're gonna write down the words that he mentioned. Like through hearing the audio, or you can read them sometimes, you can pronounce the word, or also you can write them. For example, here we have this audio, which is about flowers, okay? You're gonna listen to this one. And here it says, write the text into this text field right here. I mean, you're gonna play the audio, you're gonna listen to it. Then you have to start to write whatever that guy said. You know what I mean? طبعا dictation بتجي معناها شنو؟ إملاء. Yes? Yes, honey.
مس لينا.
Yes.
معلش هاي الروابط تبعتي لنا اياها مشان نحن ندخل عليها من دون ما نفتح الفيديو.
هاي رابط الويب بيج تبعنا، هاي الموجود بالشاشه.
ايه تبع درس اليوم ومبارح واللي قبله كان في روابط الصوت وكذا مشان نحن
اكيد اليوم انا رح انزل لكم كل المحاضرات لما نحن اخذنا تبع listening و reading وكل النص الموجود. اوكي باكو welcome honey. So today like let me tell you how we are going to do this one. Now listen carefully.
Dictation. Flowers bring joy for many people. Flowers bring joy for many people.
So you heard an audio, right? You heard the sound. Is the sound clear?
Yes, clear.
So we have to write that thing that that guy said. At first, he's gonna say it like in a fast way, or let's say fastly. Then he's gonna slow it down, isn't it? What did he say?
Flower.
Flowers bring joy. We have double L.
Answer to many people.
To many. Flowers bring joy to many.
الإزهار تجلب المتعة والسعادة يعني.
بالضبط. So again, بالضبط. Yeah, that's true. So listen again.
Period. They are gifts that are given from people who want to celebrate something happy or remember something sad. They are gifts that are given from people who want to celebrate.
So what did he say now? He's gonna mention the same sentence twice. The first one in a fast way, the second one in a very slow way. In order you try to catch the words, and you have to write them right here. Yeah? So what did he say? Yes, I have, yes, Lana, honey, go ahead. And then I will give chance to Uthman.
Say, giving them when celebrate.
They are gifts.
Give it. We have a celebrate.
They are gifts. Sorry, Lana, your sound is not clear.
You cannot hear me, miss?
Can you say it again?
They are gifts him when they have celebrate.
Yes, what about Uthman? Thank you, Lana. Okay, there is you catched some word, but there is something missing in the middle. Yes, Uthman, you already raised your hand.
Okay, they are gifts to the people who they want like to celebrate.
Celebrate, yeah. Let me play it again, that part, and then you're gonna catch all the words that he mentioned.
Okay.
To celebrate something happy. People to want remember something sad. They are gifts that are given from people who want to celebrate something happy or remember something sad. Period.
Yeah, so it's not but it's fine because there is Grammarly like in my desktop, so whenever something is missing or maybe it's better to change it, it's gonna underline it for me in red color, but sometimes it's not all like I have to dismiss it right here. Sorry. So now, do you know how to do this activity? Yesterday, your computer teachers, they taught you how to record your sound, isn't it? I think now you all know how to record your sound whenever I give you something,
Yes.
like a kind of activity. Yeah. So sometimes I can give you, from now on, I have to give you some words. Once we start the sounds in English, I mean English sounds, I have to give you everyday like activities or homework in your classroom. So how are you gonna pronounce the words for me? Through recording in your computer. You know, like you all now know how to record your sound, even if I give you a text to read it for me, to make sure whether your reading is good or not, in case if we have oral exam. أكو مثل امتحان الشفهي يعني، أوكي؟ لأنه أكو هاي امتحان حتى مثلا بالشهر الجاي يمكن، أوكي؟ بس خلينا نسوي شيء براكتس يعني مثل الواجب من البداية وبعدين راح نسوي هاي الامتحان ولا مثل هاي الواجب. انتوا هلا تعرفون شلون نسجل صوتكم بالكمبيوتر تبعكم؟ اكو شيء اسمه سيج من هنا، تشوفون الشاشة هلا؟ You have to write record.
ما مس الشاشة بوسطها.
Sorry. I will share it again. Now it's okay? Good. So you have to click on a search and you have to write record. I have voice recorder, isn't it? Can you see it? You have to click on this. Once you click on this, because right now I'm recording your lesson and also this mic is open. I think if I click on it, some things will be happening. Let voice recorder access your microphone. Okay. So once you click on this one, it's gonna start to record your sound. See, the time is passing, isn't it? If I clicked on this area, this one is stopped manually. Okay, it's about pausing your record. You know what does that mean? Here, if I click on this part here in this area.
مسكينة.
Yes.
شاشة وسطها. Sorry.
Why?
بس ما مصا بلان يك فيديو ونهاري ل كلاس روما هامي بيوتين.
المهم هيج مشكلة تانية مو تاني زان استبا أكيدي.
لا بس تشوف.
Welcome. Okay, so طريقة زور آسان وباشا. المهم لكم تركاني هم تانا بأكيدي هي بتصورناكم كس ريكوردري نبي لأنكم تركيا. بمشي وبردو أبي لسر محاضري صوت كانوا لسر محاضري خواننا كواجبك تان بودا بري خود بخواني توا صوتي خود الريكورد كيتو بوما مليتو لكلاس روما. هركو همو فايل اعتيادي كانت تشون تير انت عم كردو أماش بها ماتشي وابي. Okay? And then we're gonna start about this part. Okay, through practicing, because this one is really helping you to improve your listening section. زور مساعدة أكا أم طريقة dictation جل أوديو بجريت يكم جار نفسي sentence الله دعي توزي خاطري أكاتو بوي همو كلمتان بمظبوطي كاتش كيواتا جد ليبي. Okay, إن جادس أكيد بنوسينه ولا مشونه ودعي بومني أنيرنو. Okay, طبعا أعمل لك كلاس روم بوستي أكم بوتان نك بمشيوه. You know what I mean now? درشا submit أكيد to pet على راس كردو يانشان أهي. Okay, so let me find another listening section for today. Yesterday we were in reading section and we haven't answered Lucas's question. Do you remember? Like Lucas was a guy and like he was a boy and then he went to school. And we read the text, but we haven't covered all. I think we haven't even covered the last part, isn't it? Did we finish this part all? Do you read all? I mean this reading? Am I doing it? يعني ما بزعل
لا ماما ستار مكتوبة شي سرتها وان تاو كرت
مكتوبة شي سرتها. Okay. So let's start again. Sakar, start.
بس سرتها ماما ستار
وش بك؟
أتواني يكتوز قوريكي عفو.
Of course.
عفو.
Is it good now?
Yes. بله. At school, Lucas goes to school every day of the weekend. He has many subjects to go to each school day: English, arts, science, mathematics.
Science. No, science.
Science,
Mhm.
science, mathematics, gym,
Gym.
and
Gym.
gym, gym and history. His mother picks a big
Packs.
packs,
A big
a big
backpack.
backpack full of books and a lunch for Lucasia.
Lucas.
Lucas.
Thank you. Thank you, Sakar, again. Well done. Yes, Shinyan.
His first class is English and he likes that teacher very much. His English teacher says that he is a good pupil, which Lucas knows means that she thinks he is a good student.
He's a good student. Thank you. Yes, Uthman. Thank you, Shinyan.
Oh, yes. His next class is art. He draws on a paper with a crayons and pencil.
Crayons.
Sorry.
It's fine.
And sometimes uses a ruler. Lucas likes art. It is his favorite class.
Thank you. Well done. Yes, Hendren.
His third class is skills.
Science. أحياء.
Science. Science.
علوم or أحياء مو مثلا. Science.
Science. This class is very hard for Lucas to figure out, but he gets to work with his classmates a lot, which he likes to do. His friend Kylie works with Lucas in science
class.
Okay. Science class, and they have fun.
Thank you, Hendren. Well done. Yes, Khanum. Can you?
Yes. Then Lucas gets his break for lunch. He sits with Kyle while he eats. The principal or the headmaster, as some call him, likes to walk around and talk to students during lunch to check that they are all behaving.
Thank you so much. Well done. Yes, Ala.
The next class is
mathematics.
Which most of the students just call
math.
Math skill has
trouble. يعني مشكلة trouble
getting a good
grade يعني درجة. Okay, in mathematics,
but the teacher but the teacher is very nice and helpful.
Thank you so much. Well done, Ala. The other part is yes, Shakish, go ahead.
His fourth class is gym. It's just exercising. History is his last class of the day. Lucas has a hard time staying awake. Many lessons are boring, and he is very tired after doing gym.
Thank you. Well done, Shakish. Now, let's start to answer the question because I have to switch to another reading and then listening, okay? Here we have first question. What is the class that is Lucas's teacher? Tell him he's a good pupil. It was gym, it was art, or English, or science? Yes, Siva, tell me.
Yes, teacher.
Read the question and tell me the answer.
What is the class that is Is Lucas teacher tells him,
Lucas's teacher. C
Lucas's-
possessive S.
yes, Lucas's teacher tells him he is a good pupil. Gym, art, English, science.
Which one is the correct one?
English.
Thank you. Jihan? Which one is the correct answer?
English.
English. Thank you. Yes, Lana?
English.
Yes, Handren?
English.
Well done. Yes, Roneida?
Yes, teacher, English.
Rohalat?
What is the class that Lucas's teachers
Lucas's teacher.
tells him he is a good pupil? I think
Pupil.
English.
You
Yes.
think English?
Yes.
Well done. Yes, Hint? Yes, the manager?
Yes, English.
English.
Correct
Thank you.
answer.
Okay. Yes, Suzanne?
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, honey.
C is the correct answer.
C is the correct answer. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Yes, Saka?
Thank you.
It's for you too.
ما مستحسبه بإنجليش teacher.
Say it in English, Saka.
C is correct answer. English teacher told Lucas he is she is good people.
He is a good people.
Well,
Yes. Well done, Saka. Thank you. Yes, Parjeen?
English is correct answer.
English is the correct answer. So let me choose English for you. And you've got the correct one. Thank you. Question 2. What class that Lucas goes to is all about exercising? What is that Lucas's class that say that is all about exercising? Science, art, gym, history. Yes, Khan.
Yes, miss. يعني ما هو الصف الذي يذهب إليه لوكاس بحماس؟ لا إنه بده تدريب.
بالضبط. Exercise. It's all about exercising.
I think C gym.
C gym. Thank you, Khan. Well done. What about Ahmed? Ahmed Ayat?
C gym.
C gym. تمام. Thank you. What about Kalsoom? C gym. Thank you, Kalsoom. What about Qabas?
نعم أستاذة C gym.
C gym. Thank you so much. What about Benar?
C gym.
What about Khatib?
أعتقد art.
Why art?
لأنه لوكاس يحب الفن.
تعرفين شنو هل تعرف شنو معنى السؤال؟
What class that Lucas goes to is all about
exercising.
ما هو الصف الذي يحبه الذي يذهب إليه لوكاس
للتمرين. So Khatib, tell me now which one is correct? Art or science or history or gym?
Gym.
Okay. Thank you. So let me click on gym. It's the correct one. Okay, Khatib?
Yes.
Well done. Yes, Rasha. Read the third question for me and tell us which one is the correct answer.
What is the one where Lucas draw on paper?
Draws on paper.
With pencil and crayons and sometimes
uses a ruler.
Yes.
Art. Thank you. Yes, Naima. Thank you, Rasha. Naima?
Yes, miss. B art.
B art. Thank you. Yes, Khatib.
نقرأ السؤال.
ليش لا؟ تفضل.
What is the one where Lucas draws on paper with pencils and crayons.
Ryan.
And sometimes uses a ruler. Art.
What do you think? Art. Well done. Yes, Parji?
I think art.
You think art. What about Siva?
I think art.
I think art. Who else? Yes, Benar?
The art.
Yes, Zuleika?
It is art.
It is art. Okay, good. So let me click on art. Of course, only Lucas can draw on paper with pencil or crayons. And sometimes he said he uses ruler. So only in art, people are drawing and using pencils and crayons, not in history, not in mathematics, not in science. In mathematics also, we need pencil, we need paper, we need ruler sometimes, but generally it's about drawing. Because of this word is available in the question, so we must choose art. Otherwise, maybe mathematics will be the correct option, isn't it? Question 4. Yes, Mir, read question 4 for me and tell me which one is the correct one.
Who's the person that check on the students during lunch to make sure that all the students are well behaved? The correct answer is C, principal, headmaster.
Principal or headmaster. Thank you, Mir. Well done.
You're
What about Khanum?
Yes, Miss. C is the correct answer. Principal, headmaster.
Thank you. Yes, Handren?
مع مستر C.
C. Thank you, Handren. Yes, Qabas?
نعم أستاذة C.
Thank you. Yes, Ala?
C answer.
Thank you. Yes, Rohalat?
Miss, I think principal headmaster.
Shinyan? Thank you.
C are correct.
Suzanne?
C teacher.
Lana?
C principal or headmaster?
Hind?
Yes, Miss. I'm sure C, the correct
Sure,
answer.
C. Thank you, the manager. Yes, Jihan? Jihan?
Teacher, C the correct answer.
Sivar?
C teacher.
Kalsoom?
C correct answer.
Naima?
Yes, Miss. C.
Athir?
Yes, Miss C.
Okay, so let me click on C. Well, first I have to say well done. See, the internet is too slow because this one is online test. So you've got 100 altogether. It means you all chose the correct answer. So the principal or the headmaster is the correct one. Okay, that's good. Would you like to write something like Lucas's routine about yourself? Would you like to write something like this about yourself? Like you can say, you have to mention it in past because you already finished your school, right? You all finished your school, I know. You have to say when I went to school, my favorite, I have to go to school every day, and then I have got many lessons like English, art, science, mathematics, gym, and also history. Yeah. And then my mother always taking care about my back. Or sometimes we have some other students that they were only responsible about their back. Yeah. You have some people that their moms doesn't do anything for them because they were good. Yeah. And then tell me what was generally, if you remember, okay, even if you do not mention this information exactly, is fine. Just imagine which one was your first class every day while you were in school. Okay, mention it for me. If you remember your English teacher's name, you can mention it. Then write for me, were you good in English or not? Now you can say I was really good in English because my teacher was really helpful and he was so kind, and then he was teaching us in a very nice way. Or it was my favorite lesson because I loved my teacher. See, it happens while we were a child or we were at school. Those things will happen to all of us, I'm sure. Then tell us what was your next class? What was that class you really hated? Which was that class that you were really bad on it, or let's say, or it was difficult for you to figure out? or if you got a friend while you were at school, like that he helped you or she helped you in those kind of lesson that was difficult for you, please mention his or her name. I mean your best friend. We've got many best friends while we were a child in a school, isn't it? And then whenever something was difficult for us, we ask them to help us. Yeah, do you agree with me? And then you can mention like this class or this lesson that was difficult for all the students. Like you all got difficulties with this lesson. I think it was mathematics, because generally we have problem in mathematics or difficulties in mathematics lesson or in maths lesson while we were at school. Because I think the child doesn't like this lesson generally. Maybe there is one that they really love this lesson. Then tell me if you remember your gym's teacher or your physical education's teacher. Okay, write down for me. If he was good, also mention it. If something is really happened while you were a child or while you were at school, try to mention it for me, especially in this lesson. Okay, and then tell me what was the last lesson generally for you. I think we all when we were at school, we all got like art or sometimes gym or physical education and Kurdish lesson. This was all like generally it was all our last class while we were at school. Do you agree with me? Yeah?
Yes, Miss Lina.
Yeah, so it's really nice and interesting. You can mention whatever you want. Be careful, you have to write down in past form for me because these things happened a long time ago. You have to mention or you have to write down in past tense. Guys, is that clear what I required from you?
Yes, clear.
Yes, yes, Sakar. Yes, Lana. Yes, Hendrin. Is that clear?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, so I will give you like 2 days or 3 days, okay, at least, in order to prepare this homework in your classroom. It's better to have 2 days at least. That's not that much no big deal. So you can write down only 10 sentences or 15 sentences about that thing that happened to you that related exactly to this text. And also I will upload this text for you today in your classroom so it can help you to write down like in a correct order. What is the first part and second, just like this one. Copy paste this one. I mean the idea. You can copy the idea exactly just like Lucas's text, okay? Now let's move to another session. Would you like to have another reading or listening now? Tell me.
Maybe reading is better.
Reading?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Let's have something about doctor. Because from now on we can have a discussion about like those kind of vocabulary that we really need them in the hospital, isn't it? So let's have this one. Yeah. The title is The Doctor. Okay, there is a person, her name is Cullen. And then he, like Dr. Cullen is the name of the doctor, and there is another person that she's the patient. You know what does the word patient mean? Patient يعني نخوش. Okay.
مريض
يعني مريض بالضبط. Okay. Let's get started. Who would like to be the first one to read the first part for me? Or not, I have to choose at least 2 persons. We need a doctor and we need the patient. So he would like to be the doctor today.
Me, miss.
You, Zuleika?
Me too.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Zuleika is the doctor, Clint. And I need the patient. Who would like to be the patient?
Me, Miss Huda.
Yes, yes, Feiruz. Don't worry, I will give you chance. You can all participate because I can give them at least 4 to 5 parts, I mean sentence, then I'm gonna switch to someone else, okay?
Yes.
So Feiruz is the patient and Zuleika is the doctor. Then I will switch it to Shakish and Lana. Shak is gonna be the doctor and Lana is gonna be the patient, all right?
Okay.
Good. I think now it's clear. Yes, go ahead. Please make sure that there is no any crowd around you. Okay. Yes, you can start.
Good morning, Cecilia.
Cecilia.
How are you feeling today?
I don't feel very well, Dr. Kellen. I hope that you can treat me illness.
Treat my illness.
Yes, my illness.
I am sorry that you feel very sick. Tell me some of your
symptoms. مثل الأعراض يعني بتجي معنا الأعراض مو مسؤولة symptoms yeah.
So that I can give you a
proper diagnosis. هاي الدايجنوز بتجي بمعنى مثل
التشخيص المناسب.
تشخيص بالضبط التشخيص. اما خو ما نالين شي بو تشخيص والله التشخيص يزور بكاري يعني بابلي شيكار مثلا لسر حالتي نخوشكي لسر او سيمبتومسيك او كسهيتي لسر او اراضي يعني لسر او نشاني نخوشيه رونكر نو يعني شيكاري بوك يعني توضيحاتي بوك اوكي diagnosis بوك باش.
I have not felt well since yesterday.
Afternoon.
Since yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon, the same symptoms began with a headache. Began with a headache and gradual sore throat. I drank tea with lemon and honey, and
sore throat.
I drank tea with lemon and honey and tea.
With
tea
lemon
with lemon
and
honey. And I went to bed early. However, I'm
extremely exhausted.
Not, I don't feel any better today.
Thank you. Well done. Yes, doctor.
I have seen these symptoms recently in some of my other
patients.
I will check your temperature and examine
your throat
in order to give you a proper
diagnosis. Well done. Thank you so much. Thank you. I have to give chance to Lana and Shakish. Lana, you are the patient and Shakish is the doctor.
أنا كمان بدي مراجعة على الدكتورة.
والله هاي أنتي زليخة؟
إيه.
إيه صوتك واضح لأنه أنت شوي symptoms. You have to see the doctor in order to give you a clear diagnosis.
إيه والله.
Okay, take care, please. I hope you're gonna be great. Okay, yes, Lana and Shakish.
Yes. Okay, let's start. Thank you, doctor.
Open and say
Now, you have to open your mouth in order because the doctor wants to like examine your throat. You know what does that mean? Or to check your throat.
Yes.
I'm opening your mouth, doctor, but you cannot see.
Oh my, I can already see that your throat is very red. Your temperature of 100
degrees.
Indicates that you are running a mild fever. I am afraid that you might have the flu.
What is the best way to
cure my symptoms?
Symptoms.
You will need sorry لبر شاتك كم مخنو كنيا قلت ونيت.
Yes. بو شاتك كذا بخلي خطو عادي. Yes.
You will need plenty of rest and you should drink fluids
frequently, yeah.
In order to stay hydrated.
In order to stay hydrated, yeah.
Yes, you have also just started to show symptoms. So I can prescribe your
yeah.
Yes, your
prescribe you medication
that can reduce fever and shorten
fever يعني حرارة
زانب
إيه؟
يعني تلفز
تلفظ يلا fever
shorten the duration of
okay wait yes
duration of your illness.
Should I stay home from work as well?
Yes, you should remain in bed until the fever breaks. You should also wait until 24 hours after the fever has broken. Yes, before you return to work. You don't want to risk getting your coworkers
sick as well yeah
coworkers sick as well.
زين يعني شيء
No.
You don't want to risk getting your coworkers sick as well. Please ناكا ترافيكا كان يعني أو أنا شوني إيش أكتر coworkers هاي أو أنا نخش بقوله. شو بتاع بالله ها بتاع قادرته عادة.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Cynthia.
I suppose I will just take it easy and relax for a couple of days. Thank you, doctor, for all of your help.
No problem. Try your best to rest of a couple of days.
For a couple of days.
Yes, for a couple of days. I hope you feel better soon.
I hope you feel better soon. Well done, Lana. Thank you so much. I think this one is really helpful for you if you would like to be a doctor and patient one day, if you have a kind of conversation with us, isn't it? All right. Now, thank you, Lana and Shakish. Lana, Ms. Huda said like you have like a kind of activity tomorrow. You have to prepare yourself, right? You are in the second group.
No, miss. I'm not on the first, on the second also. You don't mention my name.
Lana, yes, Lana, because she already mentioned it in the chat. Ms. Huda said I wrote down the names in the chat. Also, she's gonna put your names in the classroom. So try to have to be ready for tomorrow. Okay, it's really easy. You can be the customer. You can be I don't know. Ms. Huda, she's gonna decide about your roles for tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, miss.
Okay, because you're really good, so you can participate as soon as possible. So you can be in the second group.
Yes, it's okay.
That's great. Now I need Khanem and
Yes, miss.
who else? And Kalsum. Okay, Khanem is the doctor and Kalsum is the patient. Then Ahmed Ayat is the doctor and Khatib is the patient. Okay.
Yes. I start?
Yes, you can start.
Yes. Good morning, Cilicia. How are you feeling today?
Yes, Feiruz. Maybe she's not ready, so I have to choose. Yes, Hind, you can come instead of Feiruz. You're the patient.
Yes, miss.
Start, Hind. You're the patient.
I don't know if I don't feel very well, doctor.
Dr. Clem.
Dr. Clean. I hope that you can treat
my illness.
My illness.
Yes, Dr. Clem.
I am sorry that you feel very sick. Tell me some of your symptoms.
Yes, symptoms that.
Proper diagnosis.
I have not felt well since yesterday afternoon. The symptoms.
Yes, the symptoms.
The symptoms began with a headache.
يعني سرقشة.
يعني ألم الرأس.
ألم الرأس بالضبط. ألم الرأس يعني سرقشة. إيه؟
And a gradual
sore
throat.
يعني شيء؟
I don't know.
هاي الثروت تجي بمعنى القرق. شنو بالعربي؟
What?
هاي الثروت كلمة throat يعني تجي بمعنى
حنجرة. تجي بمعنى حنجرة بالعربي.
عفوا.
حنجرة بالعربي.
هلا من
التهاب حنجرة.
التهاب حنجرة. بالضبط.
قرقي ايش؟
بالضبط يعني قرقي كمان.
Yes, I drink tea with the lemon and
honey عسل يعني.
honey.
Mhm.
عسل, I know.
Mhm.
And I want to bed really early. However, I am
However, I am extremely
exhausted, and
exhausted.
I don't feel any better today.
Mhm. Yes, doctor.
I have seen these symptoms recently in some of my other patients. I will check your temperature and examine
your throat.
Your throat in order to give you a proper diagnosis.
Thank you, doctor.
I can't hear Khalid.
Yes.
I can't hear Khalid.
Yeah.
So the patient said, like Hind said, thank you, doctor. Thank you, doctor. I have to give chance to someone else because you read a lot. Thank you, Khanem and Hind. Well done. So now I have Ahmed Ayad and I have Khatib, right? Are you ready, Khatib?
ماما سأخو من نبخنا.
كلسو من باني تونكر بيرسو يا فيروز.
هم صباني منك رازم.
sorry.
لقل خانمة.
توبي لقل خانمة? No, it's not you. بس لقل خانمة كم هالجاردو براس استا؟ توبي كلسو؟
بابا سامان في وقت قشتم.
نه بزنه وقت گشتی بس خانمو هین آن خندو خانمو هند آن خندو تشكل جاتي هند فيروز بانك الجوابي نبو إنجا هند مو بجا يا بزنه بانك مشكلة نيا أي خليني
لا أنا قرأت أول مرة مشان هيك ما قرأت.
تمام يلا خطيب you are the doctor and Ahmed Ayad is the patient okay
yes
Ahmed can you speak right now
where do I start
you have to start from here
yes
this part yes Ahmed are you ready Ahmed I cannot hear you your mic is already open so let me give chance to someone else if you can speak right now okay yes doctor start go ahead
yes I can already see that your throat is very red your
temperature درجة حرارة يعني temperature
of 100
100 degrees
100 degrees
indicates
that you are running a mild fever
mild fever
I am afraid that you might have the flu
what is the best way to carry my symptoms
Ahmed, your sound is not clear. I think you've got a bad signal. Can you change your internet place, please? Yes, Ahmed? Okay. So try to speak now to make sure your sound is clear or no, please. Yes, Ahmed, start. You are in this part.
It's okay.
Yes.
What is the best way to carry my symptoms?
You will need plenty of rest and you should drink fluids.
Fluids, yeah.
Fluids frequently in order to stay hydrated.
تجي معنا شنو؟ تجي معنا مثل يعني اتحد مع شو اسمه مع الماء صح؟
انت ادرى ما مصدق
اعرف عني بس انا ما اعرف شنو الكلمه بالضبط بالعربي اكو مثلا فيكي تقولي
شوف لك اياها على الترجمه
لا عادي انا راح اسويها بس يعني يمكن خانم تعرف هاي شنو معناته hydrated
بونو نبيت
بالضبط إما أنتو شو شفنو نبي يعني تملي بشداري بمنتو تدور بلا وش بنو هذا جسمه وش نبته so in Arabic we say yes Gardenia
أفضل طريقة علاج يعني علاج مو طبي وإنما إحنا نقول علاج طبيعي أو علاج بلدي هيك
والماء والعسل والليمون
يعني
مشان تبقي شنو hydrated هاي الهايدريتد بتجي معنا شنو
رطوبة يعني
رطوبة يعني رطوبة الجسم ايه بالضبط اوكي خطيب
برد تكون رطب يعني يكون مثل
hydrate ايه بالضبط مثل ايه يلا تمام let's go ahead خطيب
بس مع مستوى
you've also
اليو والاختصار في
you've it means you have it's the short form مختصر have صح you've
also just started to show symptoms so I can prescribe you a medication
يعني علاج
that can reduce
يعني شو اسمه يعني مشان يخفض ولا مشان يقلل الوجع مو
يقصر المدة
يقصر الوجع يعني ولا شو اسمه ولا الحرارة
يقلل
الحرارة بالضبط
fever and shorten the duration of your illness.
Okay. Should I stay home from work as well?
Yes, doctor. Yes, you should remain in bed.
Yes, you should remain in bed
until the fever
breaks. You should also
you should. This L is silent. You should.
Yes. You should also
wait
until
24 hours.
24 hours.
Hours.
After the fever has broken, before you return to work, you do not want to risk getting your
return to work. You do not want
to risk getting your
co-workers
sick as well.
I suppose I will just take it easy and relax. Okay.
For a couple of days.
Thank you, doctor, for all of
Thank you, doctor.
Help. Thank you, doctor. For all of your help.
No problem. Try your best to rest for a couple of days. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you so much, Ahmed and Khatib. Well done. Yes, let me choose another two persons, Sakar and Kalsum. Okay, Sakar is the doctor and Kalsum is the patient because we've got at least 5 to 8 minutes. Sakar, can you start right now? And also Kalsum. Okay, Kalsum, you are the patient and Sakar is the doctor. Go ahead.
Dr. Clean, good morning. Celicia, how are you feeling today?
I do not feel very well. Dr. Clean, hope that you can treat my illness.
Dr. Clean, now can I am sorry that you feel very sick. Tell me some of your
symptoms
so that I can give you
proper diagnosis.
أزاني
symptoms يعني شيء ساكر؟ نشانة الله هن النشانة.
بقي نشانة كان بقولنا دياري أكا كتشيتي وعلاج باته.
بالضبط symptoms يعني نشانة كان diagnosis يعني أو قرار بالا سروي بالضبط نخوشة هيجي
علامات
علامات بالضبط
عارف.
بالضبط إيه yes Lucia
I have not felt well since
I
yesterday
have
afternoon.
not felt it's a
Not
present
felt.
perfect this is a PP of feel it's felt
Felt well since
well
yesterday
felt well
afternoon. Well,
since
since
yesterday afternoon
yesterday afternoon. The symptoms began with began with
headache
headache
بصوتي
headache.
كي أخوانته يعني سرقاشة headache
and gradual
sore throat
throat. I drank tea with lemon and honey.
tea or tea Kalsum tea don't say tea please I told you before I drank tea with lemon and honey
and I went to bed early.
Early.
However,
early.
However, I am
extremely exhausted.
Exhausted, and I don't feel better today.
Any better today. Thank you. Yes, doctor.
I have seen these symptoms
symptoms
recently in some of my other
patients
patient I will check your temperature temperature and examine your throat in order give you a proper
diagnosis. Okay. Yeah.
Diagnosis.
Okay.
Thank you, doctor.
Open up and say oh my I can already see that your throat is very red very red your temperature of 100 degrees
indicates
that you are running a
mild fever.
I am afraid that you might have the flu.
كفحصي كورجيا كالي كقرق أبين ما بس يلا oh my god قرق زور سربطة your throat is very red يعني زور سربطة your temperature of 100 degree بالضبط نا هالي هرنا قرقيش زور سربطة درا شكل حرارة زبتو ناقرة كاملا لبلين لو زتنا كان برو خوارو سور أبتو أوكي ما صافيه كميدار ولا ما عادت انت خوارو so على درجة حرارة مزيكي صيا اوكي اما تعبير لوا كانديكيتس يعني اما او درخات كتو درجه حراره زور برزه mild fever يعني mild بمعنى زور برزيت اوكي very high temperature and mild fever I'm afraid that you might have the flu من تصور اكي من خمي او مكتو توشي بتابو بي flu يعني بتاكي خما بتاي ورزي يعني اوكي Tomorrow we will translate all Kurdish and English, Kurdish and Arabic together, okay? Yes, Sosia.
What is the best way to cure my symptoms?
To cure my symptoms. Yeah, symptoms.
You'll
need plenty.
You need plenty.
You need plenty.
You will need plenty of rest.
And you should
drink fluids and frequently in order to stay
hydrated.
To stay hydrated, you have
not one in you have what one أبي بحكي خوي بفاني short form أبي بقول
you've also just started to show symptoms so I can
prescribe.
Yeah,
I can prescribe
you
medication.
Medication that I reduce fever and shorten that
Shorten the duration of your illness.
of your lens.
illness. نخوشيتك يعني. illness. تمام. Yes. كلثوم.
Should I stay home from work as well?
As well. Thank you, doctor. Thank you, Ksaka again. Thank you, Kalsum. Yes, Dilkhosh and Sivar. Dilkhosh is the doctor. Sivar is the patient. Go ahead, doctor.
Yes.
You should remain in bed.
Yes.
Yes. Dilkhosh, you are the doctor.
Yes, you should remain in
You
bed.
should. سركن نقولها L silent لا should. عرالين should. نالين should.
You
يلا
should.
silent. Okay, you should.
You should remain in bed until the
fever breaks.
You should also wait unit 24
until 24 hours.
24 hours after the bed has broken before you return
to work.
You do not want to risk getting your
co-workers
sick as well.
Co-workers. Co-workers sick. Co-workers sick as well. Yes, the patient.
Yes, I suppose I will just take it easy and relax for a couple of days. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
Yes, thank you, doctor, for all of your help.
Thank you, doctor, for all of your help.
No problem. Try your best to try your best to rest for a couple of days.
Do ساعات يعني. Sorry, do
I
a couple
hope
of
you
days.
feel better soon.
Thank you so much. Well done. Thank you, Dilkhosh and Sivar. Well done. So, guys, tomorrow we're going to continue. Okay, I'm going to upload all the reading that we got in your classroom in order to practice well for tomorrow. Okay. Appreciate your joining the meeting. I wish you have a great day. Tomorrow we will meet each other at 9:30. See you. Bye bye.
أنسة لينا.
Yes, Rasha.
بس الباشر عندنا موعد يبدأ الساعة تسجيل البطاقة يعني بس راح أقدر أفتح المحاضرة ما راح أقدر أشارك.
ليش لا عادي مو مشكلة. حاولي بس تكوني موجود. Okay.
تمام.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, Suzanne.
Can you say again about a voice homework task, please?
How we are recording our voice?
No, what we record.
Record?
Yes, what we record.
Wait, I will tell Ms. Huda to upload a homework. You will see your homework in your classroom. Maybe about a short part, you have to read it for me. Maybe once we start this English sounds, I will give you some different sounds. You have to record your sound for me in order to make sure whether you can pronounce the word correctly or no. Okay, Suzanne?
Thank you.
We will start this homework from the next week because today is Tuesday, so 2 days left because Thursday you have exam. So next week we're gonna start this homework, okay? I just would like to help you and make sure whether your computer teachers can teach you about how you are recording your sounds, your voice, and how you upload your file for me in the classroom, okay?
Okay, thank you.
That's all. Welcome, honey. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss Lina. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Darlene.